You always on your grind, Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. Can't use the peace of mind. Nights in solitude, days inside. Life's a paid with time. Prices got some altitude, wages dive. Might just to pay your tithes. Afraid of new age slip knot. Every day praying I slip not. The fairway is played by some, but get fouled for big knots. Like use your bootstraps, we'll take the stairway. Drowning in TikToks, dancing with dead while the stars in Balenciaga. Stuck on the fairway, golf course the other side is looking greener. Head full, call me Stanley Steamer. Can't pop off you black, you gotta mind your demeanor. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Bryant with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Nice move. And it's Bryant laying it in. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Bryant. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And it's Maxey missing. And it's the Kings ball. Takes a three. Bryant, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Barrett. Pass to O'Neal. Adebayo grabs the board.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Pass to Suggs. On the wing, Bryant. Clock at 6. Outside for Butler. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Adebayo, that's good.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Kings making a switch here. Outside Barrett. Back to Strus. Shoots over Bryant. Strus' shot is off.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Bryant inside. Over Barrett. Bryant, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Barrett into the lane. That ties it up. O'Neal's got 10 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Back to Bryant. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Tipped away. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Adebayo. Here's Bryant. And there's the drive. And rejected. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. There's the steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And stolen by Suggs. Okongwu inside. That's tipped. And stolen by McConnell. Pass to George. Stolen by Bryant. With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look more.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is a guy who knows his shot inside and out. George gets the ball and knows what to do with it.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Back to Okongwu. Sacramento passing it around. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jones. The 3 connects from downtown. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. McConnell right side. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Hoop poked away. On the break. McConnell with it. He's scoreless. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim. Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
George outside. There's the drive. Off target at the rim. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Brian, back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And watch out when Murray puts his foot in the ground. Don't want to be in his way at all.
George outside. Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Claxton's got 6 points in the quarter. And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
Pass to George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Here's Rollins. He's got 7. And he drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Rollins has got 9 points.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of running the game come to.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Inside. Stolen by Jones. Now the Kings in transition. And it's Butler who slams it down.
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
McConnell outside. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Can't get it to fall. Now George. Pass to George. Stolen by Jones. Down low. Here's the Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sacramento on top, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Suggs. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Bryant. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Pistons trail up by 4. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Butler with the ball. Now Sarr defending. Here's Bryant. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Bryant's got 8 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Left side, Maxey. Pass to O'Neal. From in close. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Bryant. Detroit with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Sarr. For the tie. Here's O'Neal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he sinks the second. The Kings leading. Here's Butler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Sarr.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing who battles inside.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game now. Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Bryant. Some solid defense from Barrett.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
O'Neal. And Bryant pulls it down. The Kings lead by 3. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Pass to Butler. The kick out to Adebayo. Sacramento passing it around. And here's Bryant. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. making a change here. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Oh, wow. Unreal. That's what they came for.
Wow.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Excellent touch from Butler, showing he can be tricky with the floater, catching the D off guard.
Here's Barrett. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Sacramento leading by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Barrett can't hit. Here are the Kings with the ball now. Here's Bryant. The quick look, no good that time. A minute 4 left in the third. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A minute 4 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Uses the glass on the layup. Sarr's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
A nice shot by Bryant.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
And stolen by Suggs. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And that one's good. Bryant. And now a 7-point Sacramento lead.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Strus's shot is off. And so here's Sacramento. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. And timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here's Bryant. He's got 16. And that one drops for him. Bryant's got 12 now in this quarter.
He took him right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Here's Sarr. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their
46.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Maxey. Driving in. Shoots from the baseline. Okongwu with the rebound. The Kings lead by 9. with the crossover. Bryant, no good. Outside O'Neal. Now here's Strus. Back to O'Neal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Pass to Strus. Let's go with a three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Bryant, plenty of space. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Bryant's got 14 points here in the second half. Maxey with it, outside Strus. The three ball. Okongwu with the rebound. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Bryant outside, puts the move on. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Didn't get a three in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Pass to Strus. Now here's O'Neal. Back to Strus. 6 to shoot. Inside. It's stolen by Okongwu. Butler takes it in. Oh, some nice teamwork in transition.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's George. Stolen by Jones. Okongwu with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Butler. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team second. Substitution on the floor.
Adebayo feeling it out a bit. George with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Kings, another fast break opportunity here. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
It'll be the Kings ball.
It's Adebayo, high post. Rebounded by Strus. Pistons trail by 16. Okoro with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Now Adebayo. Sinks it in the post.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Kings.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
From deep, Strus. Rebound by Sacramento.
RJ Barrett. First personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line, the Kings.
And the second free throw is good. fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Stolen by Bryant. And here's Adebayo. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Look what faith done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose.
Okay. Patience. Okay. So this presidential rally or a new iWatch freak. Can't get no unless they got chicken in a. I got 2 hands, about 8 rings. Bitch, yo, blunder. I got free. Calling my phone. Baby mama man, think every get up. I need a back. So my eyes can, cause I got a date. I got fake Bailey. Coconuts in them trees. Stepping some ice leaves. Feeling that summer breeze. Best dress. A stylist. My whip don't got no mileage. My get a allowance. Say I'm some clown. Never see me hang around with I. Never know my be some.